It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. Digging in, Billy Burns. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
City, left fielder, number 14.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Odor is there for it. 1 out. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in the veteran center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And Beltre will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for the Rangers, number 1, shortstop.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So coming to the plate, Nick Castellanos. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Rougned Odor. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Merrifield brings it in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that... Now batting, Salvador Perez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The catcher, number 13.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett.
Ouch, that one hit him. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando.
First baseman, Paulo Orlando.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Andrus on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding into the box, Adrian Beltre. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Edmonds going back. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chasing after it is Burns. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So bases are empty here with two gone, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
With two outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Now at the plate, Brett Nicholas. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a pop-up now. Barehanded on the move. No chance to complete the play, though. Runners will be at the corners. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Twos all over the place. Two on, two out, and, of course, here in inning number two. Line towards center field. And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead. Standing in, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Nicholas rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score the runner from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. A base hit in his first trip. Low with the splitter, ball one.
Yeah, that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Pierce moves over, and that's the third out. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Line drive to center field. Gomez patrolling center makes the play, one out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Castellanos is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Digging in to try it again. Whit Merrifield. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit. Digging in for his second at bat, Steve Pierce. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. 1-1. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
We are watching reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nick Castellanos now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
First baseman.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you could tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 29.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now
from the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting,
Carlos Gomez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Brett Nicholas. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he is in there. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. This is pulled into right. Pierce is going to have room out. At the plate, Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For Kansas City, center fielder Jim
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Gallo moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
The catcher.
Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Circle change there, called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Line hard to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Elvis is still going. He's headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one. Indeed. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. High pop-up. Samardzija is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Nick Castellanos now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line toward the gap in left center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman number 8, Mike.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Chu has a read on it. 1 away. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cuthbert.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Shin-Soo Choo there to play it, and that's out number 2. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. A base hit in his first trip.
Escobar.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And Odor will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Third baseman.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And Beltre's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Joey Gallo.
This is skied out toward right. Pierce has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Carlos Gomez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him, and now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Now another 2-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally. Digging in once again, Billy Burns. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Billy Burns.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Batting, second
Whit
baseman.
Merrifield next to hit. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castellanos ranging into the outfield. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Steve Pearce now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Riding in once again, Jim Edmonds. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Chu on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Pierce on the move. He's got it 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Andrus. He's tripled twice already in this ball game. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2-0. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped fouled at the plate. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. The throw into second, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. From the stretch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
First baseman, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Castellanos. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Escobar on the move. He's got it. Relay to first in time, and just like. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 13, Salvador
Line
Perez.
drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Paulo Orlando. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Perez rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The
third baseman Mike Moustakas now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ground ball. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Up next for the Royals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cheslor Cuthbert. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the.
Here's Rogna Odor now. He'll lead things off as they look. Mike Minor comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Minor.
Started that swing a bit too early.
Down 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Minor ready with a 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Liner towards second. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Alcides Escobar.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. Last time through was a base hit. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Merrifield.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Gomez is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Steve Pearce. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. That's wide, 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way, and he misses, ball 4. Digging in, Jim Edmonds, looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Alex Claudio enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Ready with the 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's another 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it, and that'll get down for a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paulo Orlando. He's working on a one for 3 thus far. Brandon Moss will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is into right field, a base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well, and just like that, it's cut to 6. Eric Hosmer will come on to pitch. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Here's Carlos Gomez. 2 for 3 with a double. Ryan Butcher is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
Ryan Butcher. A defensive change for the
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Calling for it, Edmonds, and that's the first out of the inning. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Robinson Chirino. We'll move into the on-deck circle now. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up.
Now pitching for Kansas City, number 32, Brandon Mauru.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Towards second, and this is taken for the out. At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hard hit ball to short. Escobar has it. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Alcides Escobar. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Choo has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Billy Burns. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. On the ground now for Beltre at third. Beltre has to hurry. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
Second baseman.
Now batting, Whit Merrifield. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Michael Saunders.
Number 22, Michael Saunders.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Right fielder, Steve
becomes set.
Pierce.
Here's the 0-0 pitch. Steve Pierce is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Elvis Andrus. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
The winning pitcher is Martin Perez. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jeff Samardzija. He falls to 1-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.